guys, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to yet again a brand new video, and for today's video we are going to be polishing the Scirocco. Fucking hell, no montage? Alright. Pretty much guys, for today's video we are actually going to be polishing my Volkswagen Scirocco, and if you guys don't know already, this car is beautiful. Now for real, this car is in actually a beautiful ultraviolet colour, and I don't know if you guys can see, behind all the dirt, it is beautiful paintwork, but it is scratched as shit. It looks like it has been a washing machine with a bunch of needles, you know what I'm saying? To get this car looking like an extremely shiny purple jelly bean, we are actually going to be fully decontaminating this car using tartan glue remover and of course iron fallout remover, which smells like actual ass. We are also going to be using a clay bar to get all of these stubborn leftover contaminants out of the paint, and then we can polish the car to get all the light scratches out of the paint. I was planning on ceramic coat in this car, however the weather was appalling. So I'm going to have to save the ceramic coating video for a nice day when it's not raining, as unfortunately I do not have an air-cooled and heated, nicely lit garage to work in. So of course I'm not an expert detailer, so let's see how this turns out. Hopefully we actually have paint by the end of today's video. Right, so now you can actually see kind of all the sparkliness of this paint. Oh, and again, like I say, Tinkerbell has had a good fucking time on making this paint. I mean, look at that. Don't know if you guys can see, but I never thought I'd have a car with that nice paint. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to snow foam it with a little bit of degreaser. So this is going to strip all the grease off the paint, which will make it perfect for polishing and stuff. I ain't no detailing genius. I might be wrong in saying this, but let's fucking go. So the car has been all snow foamed and it has not been touched yet. What we're going to do is we are going to use some troll's breath and some tar and glue remover to kind of whack off all of the contaminants. This stuff is meant to go purple, but because the car's already purple, you probably won't see anything. My hands smell like a fucking preschooler. Oh my god, they stink. Oh. The car absolutely reeks right now, but I don't know if you guys can see, but I think this is like all the iron contaminants. I'm not 100% sure, but you can't really see it because it's obviously a purple car and it turns purple when it picks up iron contaminants. But the whole car is covered in it. We're gonna let it sit for like 5 minutes or something, depending how quick it dries. And hopefully by the time we're finished, we'll have a sick surface for the ceramic coat to bond to. Right lads, so the car is looking absolutely fresh. I don't know why, but it reminds me of a Golf R, this colour. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. It's kind of a bluey purple. You know what I'm saying? We just need to do the tartan glue remover on the bottom parts of the car, and then we can actually start clay barring it, then we can get on to polishing it. But yeah, just quite simply, spray that on there. This is A-star filming work. Right then guys, so the car is now officially clean and of course dried. I skipped all the rinsing because literally I've done about 50 rinses since I started cleaning this car this morning. Here is what it looks like right now. It is begging for a polish, mate. It is honestly begging for one. I swear to God I could hear it talking to me at some point. Please man, I need a polish, please, please. Please, I'm begging you, I'm begging you. What am I doing? The next step before polishing is actually clay bar in the paint. So this will get all of the embedded contaminants out of the paintwork, and it's gonna lift them all out, and it's gonna make the paintwork shine. I'm just gonna spray it on the car. Spray it on the clay bar. And we're just gonna go over it. And it's a bit rough right now, which means we hopefully are picking a little bit of stuff up. So on this little panel right here, it looks completely clean, but look at all that. Dirty boy. Look at that, it's like skid marks. So you can see that even like little contaminants like that are really making this, they're really stopping the paint from shining, you know what I mean? Now this whole panel seems a little bit smooth. So yeah, right now it is looking like a lovely purple jelly bean right now. It is looking gorgeous, however, that reflection right there, we could get that more if we don't have the scratches in. Here is the back of the car. It is looking pretty shiny, but it's not up to standard, alright? So if we get closer, I believe all of this is stone chips, which is mental. There's so many of them, but I guess you get that on the 2015 car anyway. You can see that there's like that circle effect around that light, which is all scratches. So it's very cramped in here, however, we got the polisher right here, and we got the polish. We're gonna put a few dabs of polish onto the pad, and then we're gonna work it in very, very slowly, and then we're gonna turn the speed up to halfway, and then get rid of these scratches. Come on. Right, we're gonna wipe it once more, just to make sure there's no leftover residue. Let's start in this little corner. Like the tiniest scratches, but for the most part it's shining now, baby. Let's do one more pass over it, because this is like my first ever time, so I'm being very careful, and then we'll start moving up the bonnet and onto the other body panels. This is probably going to be hard to see on camera, but if I shine the light over here, look at the fucking sparkly. There is only tiny scratches, but if we come over to somewhere like here, you can see that there's like that circle effect around that light, which is all scratches. So come around here, I've kind of moved all the light scratches. So if we come down here, yeah, there's all the swirls, and that is what is dulling the paint. Gonna do the rest of the bonnet, and then I'll show you guys the difference. Yeah. Right, the bonnet is now all done, and it looks fucking sick. So we're actually going to move on to the next part, which is we're just going to work our way all the way down the side. Here is the door panels right now. As you guys can see, there's a few scratches where the doorknobs are, but they'll be gone in just a bit. For inside the door handles like here, where there's loads of scratches from your fingernails, I'm pretty much just going to hand polish it with this little yellow thing. Wow. We should have wiped it down before, but... So, it has been a very successful day polishing. It has been so successful that my polisher actually started smoking because it was overheating. Right, they're going to start off on the back. Wipe that shit clean. Oh, it's looking clean already, boy. Now we're going to wipe it away and watch this shine. Ready? Watch it. Right? Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see. No more scratches. At least I can see. Okay, alright guys, so the polish has actually been done on the car. The car has actually been driven to KFC because after this polish, I was literally out there for like 12 hours or something. So after the polish, I was absolutely knackered. So we went and got a KFC. Without further ado, here is my car. Alright, so there is the car, all polished, and it has had a layer of wax put on it. It's only some like chemical, guys. It's not proper like carnauba wax or some shit like that. But pretty much it is all polished, it's all waxed. So it is looking beautiful. Beautiful. Honestly, when I get a close-up on this paint, it's gonna look lit. We're still gonna ceramic coat this car, which honestly makes car paint super nice and glossy. It made my Corsa so nice. Here's the back of the car. Very nice. Got a thin layer of dirt on right now. But oh, look at the sun coming out. There is still this little bit that needs polishing. I don't know if you guys can see. But I won't be polishing that until I get a kick plate for it. So like a little metal plate or a little plastic cover for this little section because it just keeps getting kicked. Right, so if we get a close-up on this little speck of paint, there are light scratches, but for the majority of it, like I'm not a pro detailer or anything, but for the majority of it, we've gotten rid of it. And look at that paint behind it. Oh, look at that reflection in there. Literally like a fucking glass finish. Yeah, I think I've done a pretty banging job, you know. Second time polishing. But yeah, let's have one last look around the car.
Oh, for God's sake. They made me slippers on in my jersey. I've got fucking work in half an hour.
But here's the front of the car. Absolutely banged it. Only problem with polishing, it gets fucking everywhere. So yeah, right then guys, so unfortunately, that is the end of the polishing and waxing. Unfortunately, I didn't film the waxing, however, it's literally 90% of this video was putting stuff on the car and taking it off. But I'm so sorry I didn't film too much this process because literally, I love like doing stuff to this car. You know when you get so into something that you just forget. And it's just you in the car, so literally that is what it was like. And I just put the camera down pretty much and just, I forgot, I'm sorry. Bruv, look at that reflection. Bruv, look, I could see around bloody corners with this. Jesus. There's the front of the car, reflecting the clouds like a bitch. Oh my God, look at that. Right guys, so unfortunately that is the end of today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. There will be a ceramic coating video coming very, very soon. That is the final result. Looking absolutely fresh. The reflection on that, I can see around that corner. Literally, you could use this on like
CCTV.
CCTV? Yeah, you can put it in the car and look, if there's a hobo behind Crystal's car, I could see. Right, follow me on Instagram at OtherStuff. Subscribe if you are new. And I'll see you love faces in my next ceramic coating video.